So the pain that I dealt with every day was, if you put it on a scale of 1 to 10, was ranging anywhere from a 7 to a 10 daily. I had 3 doctors over my bed. One of the hardest moments of my entire life at the age of 22 years old was they asked me if I ever wanted to play with my kids. I didn't have any kids yet, and it was becoming more and more clear that if I didn't change or something changed inside me, I wouldn't be able to walk by the age of 30. As an athlete, my entire life, I played hard, I worked out hard, I ran my body, I challenged my body at a very high level. I joined the Marine Corps at 18, where I took my body and pushed it as far as I could, challenging my joints, challenging my health, but I left the Marine Corps to follow my dream of college football. I couldn't have been happier making that football team and be able to play football at a high level. I was having some struggles with my knees. I was having some struggles, treatment. I was spending a handful of hours before practice in the morning, after practice, getting my knees treated so I could keep playing. And the team doctor came in, had a conversation with me, told me we need to go and do surgery. I actually watched my surgery, and on the table, he looked at me and said, "Oh my God, your knees look like they're 80 years old." I would wake up each day with the inability to actually get out of bed, straighten my legs, and get to the bathroom. It did take me almost a half an hour to just warm up my legs, my knees enough to get to the bathroom. My mind was fuzzy. It was inability for me to articulate, to recall things in an effective manner. But it got to the point that I actually lost the use of half of my face. I couldn't hear out of my left ear. I was beginning to kind of forget just the people I cared about. I was struggling and remembering even their names. And they diagnosed me with Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disorder. I was sweating 6-7 pounds every night, wasn't able to walk my dog, gaining weight, couldn't stay awake through the day. I just couldn't function as a person that I knew I was. And so my quest started where I actually hired multiple doctors, from naturopathic, holistic doctors to chiropractors. It just got more clouded and more confusing. It was like everybody was doing all these things to me, and at no point was I in control or in charge of my own life to take it back, to get it back. And that's when I started and started biohacking and basically going, okay, what do I need to do to take charge of my own body? And I went back to the basics, the extreme basics at that time, and that was doing a 14-day fast, not eating, a water fast, just drinking water all day long, not eating for 14 days. And I woke up. It's like my body woke up, my mind woke up, and I realized that was the beginning of me getting my life back. And my quest had started on those 14 days, and it came down to one thing. Getting into a state of ketosis was the key. Getting into a state of ketosis is extremely hard, and probably the hardest diet you could possibly do. I met a guy that introduced me to Prove It so that I can put ketones in my body within 60 minutes of drinking this product, which has absolutely changed my life. KetoS, it's unbelievable science technology. The fact that I can drink ketones, my very first time drinking it literally just, I woke up. I mean, I'd been in a state of ketosis prior to drinking it, and the elevation of ketones was so amazing that the clarity, the energy, right away I knew within 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, this is gonna be something really special, because we can get these ketone levels up. I can have flexibility in my diet and truly enjoy the ketones in my system 24/7 by just drinking a product without having to do the diet day in, day out, every day perfectly. And for me, this has been revolutionary. This has been the thing I've been looking for my entire career, being a health and fitness expert. This is something that I can take that prevents me from fearing the future of my body aging or deteriorating, but more importantly, for me to be able to enjoy the time with my wife, my kids, and play baseball and get off the floor with them and wrestle around with them. And this is a tool that I can't imagine now living without. I'm Dustin Schaffer, and I prove it every single day.